So NDC is really at the heart of the Paris Agreement. NDC is nationally determined contributions. These are commitments from individual countries as to what they are going to do at the national level to address both the problem of mitigation, that is reducing emissions, and adaptation to deal with the changes that are have already happened and that are going to happen now, irrespective of what happens to the emissions. When a country submits its NDC, it is for 5-year period. Every 5 years, new commitment has to be made. At INEC, we have a couple of issues with the approach that Government of India has taken. Firstly, we note that everything that is being committed is something that is either policy change, which is totally under the control of the government. Secondly, it is big businesses only which can deliver on some of these commitments. So this is focused on high-level policy and big business initiatives. Secondly, even though India is one of the top 5 countries most vulnerable to climate change, there is nothing, absolutely nothing in India's NDC about adaptation, about mitigation of disasters, about helping vulnerable populations. So this is a big gap, and we feel that we need to highlight these points so that at least there is a possibility of correction in the second NDC which is going to be committed. So as far as the first point is concerned, we believe that there is a lot of things that are happening at the grassroots level, through NGOs, through small enterprises, through startups, through people's community initiatives, because there has been a sort of a grassroots level transition happening towards some sort of low carbon economic processes, as well as for climate adaptive processes, because people are not just going to sit and suffer through the changes. They'll try to find their own way out, and there are some best practices therefore emerging which will be helpful in mitigation of emissions, in adapting to climate change, and also in disaster response. We feel that there is value in mapping these processes and adding them. I mean, we do need a top-down approach because this is a big problem which needs big action. But at the same time, the grassroots level initiatives can definitely constructively contribute to making India's NDC more effective and more inclusive also. So from that point of view, we wish to highlight these locally determined choices which can contribute to nationally determined contributions. So that is what LDC for NDC is all about.